Lent is a deeply meaningful season, a time set aside for introspection, turning away from sin and reinvigorating our spiritual lives. It presents a unique opportunity to cultivate a closer, more intimate relationship with God. We are invited to fully embrace this season through the time-honored practices of prayer, fasting, and almsgiving, each offering a pathway to deeper understanding and connection. Prayer serves as a powerful means of communication with the divine, allowing us to open our hearts and minds to God's presence. Jesus himself often sought solitude for prayer, setting an example for us to follow. We can strengthen our connection with God through consistent daily devotion, dedicating specific moments to communion. This might take many forms, such as the recitation of the Rosary, engaging in focused meditation, or immersing ourselves in the reading and contemplation of Scripture. The key is to establish a regular rhythm of prayer that nurtures our spiritual growth and allows us to hear God's voice in our lives. Fasting, often understood as abstaining from food, is far more than just dietary restriction. It is a purposeful act of self-denial that creates space for God in our lives. It mirrors Jesus' own 40-day fast in the desert, a period of intense spiritual preparation. While abstaining from food can be a meaningful practice, we can also consider fasting from other things that distract us from what truly matters. This could involve reducing our consumption of social media, limiting our screen time, or abstaining from other activities that consume our attention and energy. By intentionally removing these distractions, we create room for God to fill our hearts and minds, allowing us to refocus on our relationship with Him. Almsgiving provides us with an opportunity to express our generosity and love for others, reflecting God's own boundless compassion. It is about giving from the heart, sharing our blessings with those in need. This can take the form of charitable donations to organizations that serve the poor and vulnerable, or it can involve direct acts of kindness to individuals in our community. Whether we offer financial support, volunteer our time, or simply extend a helping hand to someone in need, almsgiving is a tangible expression of our love for God and our neighbor. It reminds us that we are all part of a larger human family and that we are called to share our resources with those who are less fortunate. Through the intentional and consistent practice of prayer, fasting, and almsgiving, Lent becomes a transformative journey. It is a time of purification and renewal, preparing our hearts and minds to fully receive and celebrate the joy of Easter. As we embark on this sacred season, let us embrace the journey with unwavering faith and deep devotion, allowing God to work in our lives and draw us closer to Him. Let us open ourselves to the grace and blessings that await us, and allow Lent to be a time of profound spiritual growth and transformation. Like, share, and subscribe for more valuable content. Be blessed.